Mr. Speaker, there are today about 100 children with autism sitting on a waiting list to receive help using applied behavioral analysis, or ABA, in Manitoba. Mr. Speaker, when a child is diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, parents are told that early intervention is a key. This gives families a sense of hope until they discover that today early intervention is far out of reach for most. A Manitoba Liberal government on April 19th will correct this problem. Why is the Premier not ensuring today that there are sufficient treatment spaces for children with autism?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Since 1999, we have been working with families, with agencies to support children with the diagnosis of autism. What this government has done is we have invested in programs such as ABA, floor time, outreach programs. We are making sure that there are services across the province, but we're not stopping there. We have heard time and time again from advocates that want to ensure that there are services on the lifespan, to make sure that we're providing services along with our partners in education, making sure that we're providing those services as individuals age to be adults. What are we going to provide? How are we going to work together? We have expanded those services. I am proud of the work that we've done. We have a lot more work to do, but I'm confident with our approach of investing in frontline services, we're going to make a difference, unlike the members opposite with all of their reckless cuts that they're promising.
Mr. Speaker, it's not about a smattering of programs. This is about whether all children with autism can receive the supports that they need. As the president of the Manitoba Families for Effective Autism Treatment has indicated, there was no increase in funding for ABA therapy this year, even with the continued long waiting lists. The Premier's autism program has enough spaces for 40% of the children who need it. Every child should be supported, not 40%. Why is the Premier running a vital program at only 40% when it comes to helping children with autism?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. As I've said previously, this government has continuously invested in providing services to families with children diagnosed with autism. Starting right from the point of diagnosis, right to the age of 21, we're providing those services. And through Community Living Program, we're going beyond that. What we are doing is making investments, making sure that we have the resources that are available. We know that we have more work to do, but we know with our focus on providing and funding frontline services, we're going to make a difference. With our partner at St. Amant and our partner with MFEED, we've been able to redevelop the program where we are going to be able to see more children in a group setting, and we believe that that will prove to be very successful.
Mr. Speaker, it is not about a smattering of insufficiently funded programs. Mr. Speaker, the NDP only are considering today's costs and not future costs in their 40% autism approach. When a child with autism doesn't receive effective early treatment, the additional costs to education, to healthcare, and to our province become much higher downstream because this NDP government did not see fit to allow that child to achieve his or her potential. Since the Premier is consumed with short-term, partial and discriminatory program, can he tell us today how he is selecting his chosen 40% among these children?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. What we provide to families that are dealing with the diagnosis of autism with their children is a continuum of service. Starts from the point of diagnosis to adulthood. We are proud of those programs. There are a multitude of different programs that are being funded, outreach workers across the province, which we have increased since 2008. We have more funding for ABA program, floor time. We are providing more supports within the school system. We are making those investments. What Manitobans and parents dealing with children with the diagnosis of autism need to fear are the members opposite and their reckless cuts and the Liberals' commitment to reduce the health and education levy. How do you fund any social programs with $471 million leaving our budget? It's impossible.